Welcome, everyone, to the Cosmic Reads for Season 5, Episode 4. Or as Alondo likes to say, Episode 104.
104. The numbering's so much easier this season.
Yeah, it is. It's so much
Yep.
easier. How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing good. Cannot complain.
Doing good. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not as tired as I was last week, which is good.
Yeah, me neither.
Got some
Feeling
sleep.
much better.
I got sleep this weekend. It was great.
Good
Yeah,
job.
that always
Fantastic.
helps. Oh, that's right. Last week
Yeah.
we were all in bad shape because remember I had insomnia.
Yeah.
So I was like dead
we
to
were
the
all
world.
Yeah.
We were all in rough
Yeah.
shape last week. So
Yeah. Well, a few quick announcements. One is
the fall and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why.
Temperature changes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So quick announcement. The Will Reads will not be recording tomorrow night. We'll be doing Thursday. Kind of doing something weird this week. But yeah, we'll be on live Thursday. So just anybody who happens to listen to this live or goes back and listens to this tomorrow and listens to the Will Reads as well. Tuesday, I'll put an announcement in there too in the Discord. So just let you guys know. Otherwise, yeah. Life's been life and things are going well. Just busy. House is getting more and more work done, which is awesome. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the light is in the tunnel. We're looking forward to it.
Good.
Yay!
Excellent.
How about you guys? What's going on with you guys in your world?
Not much. I know on Thursday I will be drinking a lot of wine because we have our annual Grape and Wine Fest this weekend.
Annual what?
It's Grape and Wine Festival.
Grape and wine. So it was like grape dishes or something, or just grapes? Just
grapes. I don't know why it's called Grape and Wine Fest, but we have a
bunch of grapes
mascot that has been around since forever, since I was a kid. Because we have a parade on Saturday for it.
Ooh.
But yeah, so Thursday, Friday, we just hang out in a big park downtown and we drink lots and lots of wine because I'm kind of in between two little mini wine countries where I live.
Yeah.
So they all get together, put up a little tent in a park, and you just get to walk around and taste all the different wines from all the different wineries in the region and like try some local food. And yeah, there's always music and it's just fun. So yeah, I will be wine drunk on Thursday and maybe I will say hi in the podcast when you're recording.
Yeah. Sounds fun. Have you been to a wine festival, Alondo?
Oh yeah, I used to go a whole bunch of them. Back in the day, I used to be like a wine head, and I used to go to like all the wine festivals and stuff, and I knew like all the varietals and all the things. And then I got out of it, but yeah, I used to be like heavy into it, and then I figured out the wine I liked, and then I got to a point where I was just like, I'm done with wine.
Yeah,
and I moved on to.
I used to go to
beer.
Yeah, I used to go to the Bacchus Wine Festival because they have Bacchus, which I guess is the Greek or Roman, Greek god of wine.
It's Greek, right? Pretty sure it's Greek.
Yeah, the Greek god of wine. Yeah, they have that at the Virginia Living Museum.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? What did you say, Tree?
I said it's like Dionysus and then Bacchus, or like one like one's Greek and one's Roman.
I think Bacchus is Roman. I think Dionysus is Greek. But
Did we get it backwards?
It could be backwards. It could
Who
be.
knows?
I don't know. Who knows? One of them.
I thought I had it, and then now I'm questioning everything. My world's turned upside down now.
Sorry.
No, because I think Percy Jackson, Dionysus, that's Greek. So Bacchus must be Roman.
Oh, okay.
So that's my take.
I've never read any of those books. Those Percy Jackson.
Yeah,
books.
I read it with my son. Yeah, they were fun.
Okay.
But yeah, I used to the Virginia Living Museum, which is a local museum that's kind of like halfway between a zoo and a museum. But it's kind of a weird zoo because they just have local like fauna. So it's kind of a weird where you go to a zoo that has a raccoon, exhibit.
Yeah. But don't they have wolves though too?
They have wolves and they have bobcats and foxes and coyotes. And
some of the birds are a little exotic too.
Yeah, they have an alligator as well, and so there's that.
Alligator.
Because we do have alligators in Virginia, not many, but we do. The Great Dismal Swamp. That's actually the name of the swamp.
Wow.
It's actually called the Great Dismal Swamp.
And a few years ago, maybe like a decade and some change ago, it practically burned down.
It did.
Yeah, they had a major like lightning strike or something, and it just like took off. And
like, I think it's one of the largest swamps in the world, though. Like from what I remember, like by square footage or square miles, square acres, whatever.
Is it? Because I would think I always forget the name of it in Florida. Okefenokee or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So I know that one's huge.
Yeah.
That swamp has got to be one of the largest in the world.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's a large wetland.
This swamp, I gotta look it up now. Florida swamp.
I said one, not the largest. One of the largest. Because it's.
I just look at the name right of the swamp.
So the original size of the swamp was over 1 million acres, about 750 square miles. As of 2022, the size is 750 square miles. So it's big.
All right, the swamp I'm thinking of, it's called the Okefenokee. Okay, I was close. And it's the largest blackwater wetland in North America.
Okay.
And it's tea-colored swamps.
15,000
alligators in that bad boy.
Oh yeah, well, Florida has lots of alligators.
Oh yes, it does. I think I've already told this story before in this podcast. It was nothing to watch the news and find out that somebody's dog had disappeared, and then gator got him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no.
Gator got him. That was a regular thing. Yep.
That sucks.
Yep. But yeah, so there's lots of there's alligators in there, but it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, and black bears, lots of bears.
Yeah, I think they're the ones that are more afraid of us than we are of them, right? Aren't they the ones that scatter?
Yeah. Black, you fight back.
Right.
Brown, black, you fight back. Brown, you lay down.
Brown, you lay down. Supposedly. Oh, white, forget it.
Supposedly, and then white, good night.
They basically say if you can see the bear, you're already dead.
Dead. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's already too late. If you can see the bear, it's like that sign that on the front of that Drake album. If you're reading this, it's already too late.
Yeah. It's already too late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much. Yeah. Polar bears. Yeah, brown bears, you can't really fight back on grizzlies and Kodiak bears. They're a little big.
And grizzlies run like 35 miles an hour or something, so you ain't not running in that bad boy.
Yeah, black bears are supposed to get loud and yell at them and bang lots of pots.
Yeah. Right,
scream,
bang stuff.
Get big.
Yep.
Just yell at them.
Get swole.
Get big. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With brown bears, if you got bear mace, I guess you could do that too. But...
Yeah, I would probably just try to befriend it.
Yeah.
It's just trying to be.
There was a guy that did that.
You want to eat me?
There's a guy that did that. He made a whole documentary about it. He got devoured.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. Trying to be too friendly with the bears.
Grizzly man or whatever.
Trying to live amongst them.
Yeah. With the grizzlies. Yeah, he got eaten.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I still try.
It happens.
Because I can't run. And I'm not very big.
Yeah.
So it's over anyway. So I may as well just try to be friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Alligators aren't really that dangerous near black. I mean, alligators aren't as dangerous as crocodiles. Crocodiles, like saltwater crocodiles and Nile crocodiles, they eat humans.
Yeah, and crocodiles are
alligator
swamp
puppies? Not really.
Yeah,
swamp puppies.
Crocodiles, man, they're vicious and they will come at you.
Yeah, I think the largest loss of human life was World War II, and it was because of crocodiles, saltwater crocodiles. I can't remember the name of the island. There's an island in the Pacific where the Americans landed, and it was and the Japanese were outgunned, and they tried to flee back into the swamps. And there's estimates about how many were eaten, and it's not pretty. It's not a good number. Because also the saltwater crocodiles are very starved because the Japanese had been taking all the local game and eating it for themselves. So they were really hungry. And then when they had to retreat back into the swamps, they did it well. Anyway, Fun times. Yeah, you can look it up if you want to see some really or read some really graphic, interesting, disturbing things about war and natural phenomenon.
Right? Every single time someone says that word.
Phenomenon.
There's this podcast I listened to, and I was trying to remember the name of it, and all it does is go over like the most horrific things in history.
Cheery, delightful.
Yeah, it's Dan Carlin's Hardcore History.
Oh man.
And man, it tells you all the things, all the gruesome stuff that they don't include in the school books, So
yeah, there's a lot.
I feel like this is one of those stories though that I've heard before from one of these episodes somewhere. So
yeah, it's been talked about on a lot of different YouTube channels and podcasts. It's a pretty famous event. And it's definitely one of those things that no one knows exactly how many, and it's disputed about how many actually. Nonetheless, gruesome, horrible, not a way to go.
Yep.
So, String Flame had a counter with some grizzlies recently. Ooh. Stood your ground. Okay. They had a gun. Okay, that's a good reason to stand your ground, I guess. If you
String Flame had a
got pew-pews.
Yeah. See,
yeah. So, you guys ready to talk about some Mistborn?
Yes. Let's talk about
we already talked about food.
Law.
We already talked about food, so we can, move on. Yeah.
Ooh, which there was a good line about food in this chapter, I think.
What did you have for dinner?
I didn't have dinner. I'm actually fasting. I'm doing this fast thing, so I'm trying to.
I've done that.
Yeah, so it's like the new way of trying to get rid of visceral fat is to fast. So I'm trying to do like a 16-hour fast today. We'll see what happens. Although I'm only supposed to be having water, but somehow or another I got talked into having alcohol by somebody. I'm not going to name any names.
Yeah.
Come on, I never have an alcohol on.
I know, which is the reason why I had to relent
tonight.
I had to relent.
All the three of us.
I was like, there's no way I can't be the one teetotaler, so yeah.
Yay.
There you go. I'm trying to think.
Dinner. We went over to my grandparents it's my dad's birthday at the beginning of the month and my grandpa's birthday at the end of the month, like the first day, last day situation. So we just had like a combined birthday yesterday, and my grandma made pasta and meatballs and ravioli and fancy garlic bread and pie and muffin, everything.
Muffins.
So we're loaded up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I had all that leftovers.
Nice.
What a meal. That's a great meal.
Oh yeah. All the carbs.
All the comfort food.
All of the carbs.
Yes.
Gotta do it. I had grilled cheese and tomato soup. Just as good old the classic.
That is a classic. Yeah, that's such as a classic dish. And you can make it really fancy if you want to get super chefy about it,
Yes.
Oh yeah. I love when people take like really simple dishes and make them fancy, like especially restaurants, because it makes me laugh. Like, because it's like they charge so much money for like the most cheapest thing you possibly put on the menu. Like,
yep.
So there's a restaurant / bar down in Portsmouth called Still. And it's a old speakeasy. It's underground.
I love Still. Yeah.
Still's great, but they always have a ramen of the day on the menu, and it's ramen, so it's already ramen. But then they like spice it up and make it like unique. And like last time I went there, I was like, "Ooh, what's your ramen of the day?" And they're like, "Spam and eggs and ramen." I was like, "Really, guys? And how much you charging for that? Like $25 a plate for spam, eggs, and ramen?" Like you are just way overpricing for nostalgia right here. That's what you're doing. You're overpricing nostalgia, and that's all. But it was fine.
But you don't go there for the food. You go there for the eclectic.
No, you go for the bourbon
selection.
Yeah, for all of the whiskeys.
Yes, which they have on that wall. And I tried to get my name on the plaque, but I didn't drink enough. So
yeah. Well, they always have like rotating a couple of those whiskeys. I mean, they always have some really rare, random stuff that you've never even heard of, which is always great because they have their menu, which is an entire book of whiskey. Like, I mean, it's not like a page of whiskey. It's a book.
Oh yeah, it's a book of
with pages of whiskey.
I feel like you've brought this up before because I want to go.
Yeah, I probably have because I love this place.
Oh yeah, I love that place too. Yeah.
How much whiskey do you have to drink to be on a plaque?
It's you have to do this tasting, and you can't just like drink a whole bunch of it, and you're limited to I think 4 each time you go, and I think you have to have 24 or 25, something like that. So
Okay.
I was on my way. You have to fill out this card and like put like a review, like what your tasting notes were and all that kind of stuff. So I was doing that because I was working for the school division, and every Friday I had off, and I was like, oh well, every Friday I'm going to plan on going over to Portsmouth, go to Still, and do like 4. I was like, I'll have it knocked out in like 6 weeks. Then my my brother had his daughter, my niece, and she had me wrapped around her finger. So I spent more time going up there than I did Still, and I just never made it back. In fact, I went in there one time. I was like, "Do you guys still have my card?" They were like, "Yeah, we still got your card." But I think since then they've kind of lost all of
it. Yeah. Do you remember the Weekend Pub?
Oh yeah, which is now called what's it called? Because then it became Craft 60, and then
it was Craft 60, and now it is the Boulevard Pub.
The Boulevard, yep. So Boulevard. Yeah, I was just in here a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah, so the Weekend Pub used to have that beer passport because it was around the world in 180 beers, and you had they had a passport you could keep on file there, and you every time you went, you had the waitress sign off on you could try different beers. And if you got 180 beers, of course you can't do it all in the night, but if you got 180 beers on your passport, you would get like a free T-shirt or your name on the wall or whatever.
Oh wow! But,
okay. So you had to try 180 different beers. It's pretty cool. Another one of those type of concepts. So it was,
that was definitely well before I went there, because I got in there I started going there right before it switched to Craft 60.
Switched to Craft 60, yeah. When Norris was selling
I was mainly going there because my friends used to play in a band over there, and so I'd go visit them. Yeah,
it was a fun little spot for a while. I've been there since it's become the Boulevard. I don't really go to bars that much, but
it looks the same way. The only thing is in the back area, they basically got a whole bunch of like arcade machines and those slot casino type games and stuff, which I don't enjoy that stuff. So
have you been to Cork and Crust yet?
Yeah, in fact, that's like my new kind of regular popping into place.
Yeah, they have a good whiskey selection.
So. Yeah, and the owner is a really nice dude. He had somebody call out, and so he was the bartender, and he was like just the nicest, down to earth guy. So yeah, I like to always going to give them a plug. And the food is amazing, so good.
It is. The pork belly is good. Pork belly is great. All right, so
hey, food time.
Food. All right, so let's talk about Miss Martin.
All right.
Now that we gave her a little shout out to local restaurants.
Yeah, you got like tourism plug in there. Like,
come to Newport News. We actually do have some cool stuff. Yeah, cool whiskey spots and cool places to drink and eat. So chapter 9. So this is the chapter that confirms all of Alondo's suspicions.
Oh, that's right.
Because Maximilian and Marcy are debating philosophy. Wax's past gets brought up again, as well as Marcy's education. They're kind of talking back and forth and debating. And Wayne then comes in to inform that they've gained a bunch of information from the constables about where the hideout is and that kind of stuff. And that's, it's very quickly what escalates to, but this is how we start. So anything wrong with this until the butler comes in.
I think it was funny that Wayne was just like listening, and then all of a sudden Marcy's like, "Where's Wayne?" And Wax is like, "Oh, he should have been back by now." And Wayne's like, "I am here. Like, how long have you been there?" "Long enough." Like, what the heck, Wayne?
Yeah. That's a Wayneism all day long.
Cat Alondo, what was that? A fruit fly?
Yeah, it's a fruit fly, and because I have wine, and so the moment you pull out wine, whatever, I don't know where they come from, man, but
they're just wine spread.
We have a wine spread. Yeah, wine spread. We have a ton of fruit flies in our house right now, and we have like these little like things we bought, like I think you see it on the wall, that blue light right there. See the blue light? Yep. Yeah, it's like supposed to like attract them and have like a sticky trap in them.
Yeah,
but we have too much stuff. Like,
I have one for my desk. It does the exact same thing. But the thing is, though, it makes noise. The little fan makes noise, and I know it's gonna get picked up on this microphone. So I was like, I'm not gonna turn that on. I mean, I guess I could try, but I don't want to be like a
throw this. we have this wheatgrass or whatever that we bought for my cat, but now it's all dead, and I think they're all living in here, so I think throw it out. Anyway,
I mean, the seeds are what do you call it? Not seeds. The eggs are like in a lot of the fruit that you buy. They're in the skin of the fruit, so it's like if you bring fruit in your house, it's already too late.
Yeah.
So it's not what you can really do.
Yeah.
Now. So
yeah. Yep. So now, what was that?
As I say, we can just watch Alondo's lightning reflexes catching the fruit flies.
My Mr. Miyagi skills.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just need some chopsticks.
Yeah. Well, Tulum comes in with some tea for Wax. And it's meant for Wax, and he pours it for Wax, and Wayne's like, I'm thirsty, I'll take some tea. And Dylan's like, no, okay. And Wax drinks the tea, and or Wayne drinks the tea, not Wax. Yeah, Wayne drinks the tea. And as they're sitting there talking or whatever, they're talking about, I guess, procuring more bend alloy and that kind of stuff. And Wayne's like, I've been poisoned.
Yep,
like so like nonchalantly, I'm poisoned. This is poison tea. And like they turn, look at the butler, and he's reaching down to his basket, and they're like, and Wax is like, speed bubble now. So that's kind of where and Wayne has enough, I guess, wherewithal, even though being poisoned, to throw up a speed bubble. And it's this kind of comical situation as Maricy's freaking out, and they're like just sitting there like kind of trying to work through it as like this explosion's slowly blossoming outside of the speed bubble.
She's looking at this thing and freaking out. She's like,
guys.
He's over there like, well, we could go through the wall, but the structure is going to break down, and there's not enough metal in the thing, and they're like, and then if you go out, it's not really going to make it in time. You can't outrun an explosion, and it's just a whole deal. They are a great couple all around. I like those two. They just, I mean, the way that they bounce off each other, the dynamics.
Guys, it's getting bigger. The explosion's getting bigger. It's like, I mean, he slows down time. He can't stop time. So it's like the slow mo, just fire, just expanding. And eventually Wayne figures out that the best way is to increase his weight. And he starts to increase weight. And more, and more, and more. I need to get that clip from Star Wars. More. Yeah. And eventually the floor buckles. They crash through and fall out of the speed bubble when they do that. And the blast should have hit them, but it gets blocked by a body that falls on top of them. Which is good old Wayne. Saves the day. And the funny part is he was just talking about how like every time he hangs out with Wax, he gets blown up. He's like, dude, every time I hang out with you, something blows up. And then it starts explosion. See, I told you. Like
and it sounds like usually it's his fingers.
Usually it's just fingers, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a good comedy scene. I mean, it's a classic comedy, kind of that banter back and forth, but it's still good. I enjoy it. It's fun.
Yeah.
So it
breaks
through.
Good and forth between the two of them.
Their dynamic is really just so much fun. It
is. Yeah. It just reminds me of like a brother relationship. Like I know they're not related, but it reminds me of like bantering brothers that just like kind of picking each other back and forth. Like
they're family brothers.
Yeah. That's how even like good friends will do that sometimes too. Especially guy friends. Right. Like they'll just sit there just picking each other. Just because it's fun.
Friends do that too, just so you know. I have a friend from that we've had for 12 years, and we just bicker back and forth to each other all the time.
Got to do it.
Yep. So all gender encompassing friendships.
Absolutely. I'll do it. Yep.
All of it. Have you seen that video? There's like a video out there, it's viral, of like the guys playing like Call of Duty or something like that. And like one of the guys asked him, was like, if I was going through something really like bad, would you be there for me? And the guy answers like, no. Absolutely not.
I hope it's really crappy, whatever it is you're going through.
I hope it's really crappy, whatever you're going through.
That guy must have been a real asshole.
That's a real friend there. That is a real friend.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be there for you. It's a great video. Yeah, so they break through the floor. Wayne is hurt really badly. Like his entire back is just black from like being burnt. So
yeah.
looks pretty bad, but he starts healing. But he's pretty much using all the healing he has left to do this. And Wayne's just like, man, this is gonna take forever to recover from this. And I can't even get a paper cut right now because there's nothing left there. Like, he starts talking eventually, starts breathing, and they realize this is a good opportunity.
His finger on his pulse.
Oh yeah,
because he was nervous that he was dead, and then it was like a really slow pulse. Then he finally started recovering.
Yeah.
So
I love that the first thing he asks when he wakes up is, "How bad is it?" And Wax is like, "Oh, you'll make it through." And he's like, "I meant the duster." It's like, you're gonna need a real big patch this time.
There's a whole episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and all they cared about was his duster.
He just cares so much about.
Oh yeah, then he rips off all the old burnt flesh off his back.
Yeah.
Pubes.
And he told her to look away. He was like, "Look away." And she's like, "What?" And then he like rips off the stuff, and she's like, "Ah!"
Yeah. Sounds like a lizard. Like, oh yeah, that's better now.
Gotta take off the
What you gotta do?
Yeah, you ever had a bad sunburn and you get that peel and you like peel off?
Ooh, yeah, and try to keep it like as long as you can.
So satisfying. Yeah, you try to get like the entire sheet.
Yes.
Stay out of the sun nowadays. So no, it does not happen to me.
No, it doesn't happen to me either. But sometimes I have friends that let me peel their sunburns. It's like, oh yeah.
Really?
I'm one of those creepy people.
That's a thing.
Peel it off. And I'm like,
this is a thing.
It is. This is the thing. This is the thing. This is 100% a thing.
You peel off each other's sunburns.
No, see, maybe that's just a girl thing. I don't know. Maybe
wait a minute.
Now, doing gender norms.
No, because I used to be a lifeguard. There are people that would love to peel.
Screw what we talked about before. Letting your friend peel your skin off.
Yeah, maybe it's just me though.
When I was a lifeguard, you get a bad sunburn. Yeah.
Oh, man.
When I was a lifeguard, you get a bad sunburn. There are people that just love to peel, and they would sit there and just like want to peel you.
It's awesome.
Wow, that's a thing. Okay. Today I learned.
Yeah. I'm one of those.
Kind of gross, but
yeah, well,
it's also really satisfying if you can get that long.
There's lots of gross things about being a human, so we keep.
There's just lots of gross things in the world in general.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I mean, hey, depends on perspective and what you're used to, right?
Exactly. What's gross to one culture might not be gross to another.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Yeah. Florida will do that to you, Fisher. Got burnt to shit in Florida. Yeah. Florida will do that.
No.
That's the reason why I take care of my skin now. I grew up in Florida. I surfed in Florida. I was constantly in the sun.
Yeah.
I'm shocked I don't have skin cancer, because I was out there all the time. So I'm like thankful that I'm like, skin's okay, but I don't mess around with it now. I'm just, I wrap up and sunscreen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even wear sunscreen anymore. Like when I go sailing, stuff like that, because I always wear long sleeve, like the quick dry, whatever that's called. And then I wear gloves, and then I wear gator sunglasses and a hat. So like my entire face is like I'm completely covered from head to toe in cloth. It's like
now. Last year I messed up because I think I told you guys this when I was in of course, Ecuador is like crazy high. And we were in Quito, and I was just walking around. I was surprised because it was like 60, maybe 60, high 60s, low 70s. I'm walking around, my wife looks at my head, my nose, and she's like, "Your nose is really red." I got sunburned because it's not about the heat; it's about how close you are now to the sun. So there's more rays, and you're also near the equator, so it's direct sun. It's like right on you.
Yeah,
it's like.
Yep.
Yeah, so I got beat up. So I was like, "Yep, I'm taking care of this." Make sure I'm covered for next go around.
So, a couple of interesting things. Where's the rest of the staff?
Yeah, so I
Like
was
all the rest
wondering
of them.
about that. How many of them could be in cahoots? They
Yeah.
said that he probably got them all evacuated, and the other ones he actually, knocked unconscious basically, which
Yeah.
is why he had to go help get those ladies, out the house.
Yeah. Who does number 2 work for? Who is to the moon work for? That's another question I have for you guys.
I don't know.
At least for Alondo.
Who does number 2?
Number 2.
To the moon. Who does number 2 work for?
Uh-huh.
Like Butler, you
That's
mean?
Austin Power reference.
Yeah,
The
Dr.
Butler.
Evil. Yeah. Who does number 2 work for? He's
No.
actually the guy at the Lucky Charms dude. That's who he kills in the toilet when he's telling about it's the
Austin
terrible
Powers.
yeah, it's the terrible
That's
joke with
familiar.
Tom Arnold's next door. He's like, "What did you eat?" when he sees the guy in the toilet. It's a terrible joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the time I didn't know. I mean, obviously you find out later. I mean, kind of.
Kind of.
I don't think this is all really quite fleshed out though. I feel like there's more to this I don't know, conspiracy than meets the eye. I don't feel like we've hit the end of this. There's something else in here, and I don't know what it is, but right now, I don't feel like it's wrapped up in a pretty bow.
No.
Okay.
I don't know what yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I
There's
got
always
theories,
more.
but I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go on to chapter 10. All right. So you got something else?
No, I was just kind of agreeing with Alondo. Like I was kind of thinking earlier, like everything seems so in your face and simple. Like it's a simple cop story. We're finding the bad guys. We're narrowing down the bad guys, and we're making plans to get Steris and all that stuff. And it's all so bang, bang, bang simple. And it reminds me of like the first Mistborn book, where it's like, oh, we got to get the big bad. We got to get like the Lord Ruler, and then when that's done,
everything's
like the
taken care
completion
of.
of the story, and then you have like 2 more books. So this is like we have 3 more books after this. And I'm like, there's more things. So I'm now trying to like pinpoint the little things so I can pick up anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, everything that's in your face is 2 in your face. You know what I mean?
Although
Like,
Tree, do remember though that Alan, correct me if I'm wrong. This was written initially as a standalone book, right? It wasn't meant to be a 4-part series, and then he just decided to expand it. So I'm not trying to. I agree with you though. The first trilogy, absolutely. I was like, he planned that as a trilogy, but I thought I remembered this was supposed to be a standalone, like short story, and then he just decided to just go balls to the wall with it and went ahead and wrote the other 3 books. So I'm willing to think of this being a self-contained story only because of that knowledge. But I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I can see either way. So if he ends it and makes it like a whole, pretty little bow at the end, I'm okay with that. But if he wrote it with the idea that, hey, there's some other stuff that can happen and there's a broader conspiracy or rebellion or something that's going to happen, I can see that too. Either one works.
I really don't know. I'm trying to I can't remember how this book ends. I can't remember if it ends with a cliffhanger, if it ends in a pretty bow, or anything like that. But just going through it, like how quickly everything is kind of bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
I'm getting vibes from the first Mistborn book. Like, if that makes sense. Because I really remember how. But I'm trying to look at the little tiny things. I'm like, okay, this got wrapped up quick.
Me too.
Where's the little subtle things? Like little subtle mentions of people I'm trying to pack into my brain for later. Just that.
I'm doing the same thing, Tree. Every little thing, and I'm like, lock that away. That might be something important. Lock that away.
This is 2 in the face. This is 2 in your face.
Yeah. Because Brandon Sanderson's good for throwing out like little innocuous things, and then you come to find out later on, I gave you all the clues, and you're like, you
exactly.
did. You did give us the clues.
He might not have put things in yet. Like, he might be right about that. Like, they might just come in later. Or he did some editing where he's like, this was going to be a 1 book, but then he went back and like added a couple of things too. That's also possible.
Yeah.
Also, I do need to comment. There was a comment made from the last episode that we did, and I guess I need to preface that. We were talking about the Lord Mistborn, how they're all related to the Lord Mistborn, and we mentioned Kelsier and Vin. That's neither one of those are the Lord Mistborn.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was I was gonna mention something. I was like, the Lord Mistborn could have been Vin, could have been Kelsier, could have been Spook.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna tell us which one it is then? Isn't it?
No,
Do we have more?
But I just said.
So it's just a lot of still up in the air who the Lord misburned.
I just said that I kept on saying it was related to Kelsier. It must have been related to Kelsier and some kind of, and I just didn't remember who it was. And then someone corrected me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's who it is." It's not Kelsier.
Yeah, because that was Kelsier. Right, because that was the conversation we got into last time. It's like, well, how could there be, a lineage when he was the last of his
kids? Yeah.
And
it's not Kelsier. So
it's not Kelsier.
Like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, okay.
It's not Kelsier.
So who else was Vin and Spook and
there was a bunch of Mistborns though. I mean,
because
you had like what did the girl that I know. So anyway, we'll get to that. So chapter 10. So Wax, Wayne, and Marcy sneak to Ladrin, out of Ladrin's mansion because they're trying to still say sneaky. They, might be presumed dead. To try to go get to the Vanisher's hideout.
How are you not using the "Don't be suspicious" gift right there?
So
man?
I'm looking at my notes.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
Don't be suspicious. 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 Don't be suspicious.
You love them. Jenny Slate and Ben Schwartz, who actually he's got a campaign now for Fireball Apple whiskey. He's on all the commercials for that now, so he's still out here doing the thing. All right, sorry,
still doing his thing.
Yep.
There is so yeah, they get to I guess the warehouse, right? That's not the foundry. It's not a warehouse, foundry. Yeah, and there's like a ton of traps there, but like they were able to search through it, find.
Yeah, so there's 2 tripwires and all the things.
Yeah,
so
they pretty much find them all. I love how Wayne just tries to play a prank on Marcy, like almost right away. Like she's upstairs and she's all like scared. It's like, I thought you'd be coming. She's like freaks out. It's like, that's me.
That was
Oh, Wayne.
But his voice, I mean, he must do an incredible job of changing his voice. I mean, because the way they talk about how he switches his voice back, and it was like just really weird how different the voice he makes. I'm starting to like wonder, like, there's got to be something related to his powers possibly is helping him with making his voice different. He's like probably altering his larynx some way where he's able to just because I mean that's talent on talent on talent. I mean, I could try to shield my voice all day long. You guys would still be like, that's Alondo. Come on,
Yeah. Okay, that gave me a thought though, because like with the speed bubbles thing, like, and vocals, like the way that they vibrate, like they vibrate faster if you have a high voice and lower if you have like a low voice, or slower if you have a low voice. So I'm like wondering if he uses speed bubbles in his book, but
if they ever make it
go fast, and it'd be like Mickey Mouse. So probably not that.
Yeah. If they ever make this into a live action, if they go back in time and get the guy from Police Academy to play Wayne.
Oh, Michael Winslow.
That does all the voices.
Yep.
So I just talked myself out of my own theory real fast there.
I knew you were going with it though, Trey. I knew where you were going.
I was trying to figure out how to do the pet, like, and then he heals, which I don't know how that could affect things.
I don't know how it all works together, but it seems like we're still getting some more reveals in these chapters about Pharaoh Kimmy and the crossover between that and Allomancy. So I feel like there's still some
the twin
stuff I hear. There's still some stuff we still have to learn.
Yeah.
So I would say keep your theory in your back pocket, because you might be close to something. You never know.
Yeah.
You started it. It's your theory.
Windborn. Yeah. So they find more, I guess, traps. They found a chest that has a bunch of dynamite in it, and that Marcy's like, "What's these sticks?" She goes, "Oh, that's dynamite."
No big deal.
But those are small ones. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Finding any dynamite is terrifying just because dynamite is highly unstable. Like it is just, yeah. I don't know if
it was
you
based
know the
on
history of
nitroglycerin, so I mean,
right. But like dynamite, like old dynamite is super dangerous because it just can, you don't need to light it. You don't,
nope.
just any tap to it will make it go
It's
off.
basically nitroglycerin soaked with cotton and shoved into
eventually it sweats.
cylinder. Right.
Like
and the sweat thing is the biggest issue, right? So
yeah, because once it starts sweating, you just touch it and it blows. So it's yeah.
Hey, but look, I mean, look, the reason why Alfred Nobel came up with dynamite is because too many people were getting killed from nitroglycerin. They were like, there's gotta be a better way. I mean, people were like,
he felt so bad about making
fingers. I mean, it was nitroglycerin. It was doing that.
But he felt so bad for creating the dynamite that he's the one that created the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, but that was after he saw his own obituary because his brother died.
Yeah.
Then he read his own obituary. Yeah. Now, it was apocryphal that he said he was the merchant of death, but he still read his own obituary and he was like, oh my God, this is the way they see me. He was like, I'll do better. I promise. And then made the Nobel Prize.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The Nobel Prize.
Here's your story. Good for him.
So that's yeah. So in case you don't know where the Nobel Prize came from, the inventor of dynamite.
Literally, boom.
The more you know. That's just useless information if I never saw it. Anyways, and then they start I guess they find the cigar box, and that confirms what Wax had been thinking, that it's Miles. Who I guess
he doesn't tell us at the time, by the way. He just looks at it and he's just like, Mom. You know, and it's like, wait, what? How did you? Yeah. And I was like, was it something written in there that told him? I was like, is it coded or? No, he didn't tell us that. He's got to wait. He's got to hold. He's got to hold us in suspense.
Because isn't it next chapter when they talk about how Miles works? Yeah, it's next.
Yeah, it's next chapter. So
we get a POV.
It ends with saying, we get a POV, from Miles.
Yeah,
so anything from all this. From all this, the search, the detective work. Anything else from this chapter? Going through them.
I thought the finding the nudies was going to be like a little bit more hilarious, but it was, it was something. I mean, he was like, they don't even have your favorite parts on them because it's so worn down. You wouldn't be interested in them anyway. They're not holding any guns.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Everything that comes
again, their banter is the best. I love them.
Yeah. And they do find some of the aluminum alloy scraps, stuff like that there too. So they know they've been creating it there, the foundry. So they figure anywhere they, kind of get clues of where they might have moved to, trying to figure out, breadcrumbs. They have to obviously go somewhere where they can vent, because if you're going to create metal, do metallurgy, you need a large space to keep all the captives. Two, also someplace where you can vent to forge and melt down metals and create things. You can't just do that in an enclosed space because usually when you do those kind of processes, it lets off a lot of chemicals and things into the air, smoke and things like that are not very good for you. Probably will kill you pretty quickly.
Yep.
So
was this or is it next chapter where they talk about the rest of Wax's family that got killed? Was that this chapter or next chapter?
I think it was.
They talk about the accident in the carriage and all that kind of stuff.
I think it might have been this chapter. I don't know.
If it was, I wanted to talk about that because I'm like, I feel like
we can jump around. Let's talk about it.
Okay, because this is
get down.
Because I'm still trying to put this all together, right? So let's say Jeeves the murderer, let's say that he killed the rest of Wax's family. The question that came up, which I also agree with, is why would you kill everybody else and then know that Wax is going to come there and that he's one of the best detectives out in the roughs, right? I mean, That just seems like a really poorly thought out plan, because why wouldn't he come and be like, hey, it's really suspicious that all my family members died in like quick succession. This accident with the carriage, how legit was this? That he would like, look more into this. I'm something about this isn't clicking for me, and I don't see this as bad writing. I feel like there's something really obvious that we're overlooking here. And then, so the butler, let's just say he's committed all these murders. He sabotaged and did all the things. I'm even like trying to figure out this whole poisoning situation. It's so suspicious to me. What was the game plan here? Thank you. What was the game plan? So he poisons Wayne, and then he's like, oh no, he must have just fallen ill. He just drank the tea. This is great detective there, and you just think that he's going to be like, oh no, my friend's dead, and not immediately turn. And I mean, if he was going to use the explosive, why did he just like light the explosive in the basket and just blow up the whole room in that moment? Boom! No one's got an opportunity.
Maybe he was trying to get out. I think kill Wax, then set the fuse and leave so he doesn't die too. And like,
but maybe, if he's been so good at killing everybody else, if he's the one that killed everybody else, this right here is like some scrub.
It doesn't make any sense.
Stuff. Right? It's like, scrub league, and I don't get it.
Yeah, because it's like the timing of it. Like, if you wanted to kill Wax, just Wax. You have so much time that he's home alone, right? And now his buddy's there, and this girl who's a police academy student. I guess that's a police academy.
Not to mention, his buddy.
We'll call her Nancy Drew for now.
Nancy Drew's
little
there.
Nancy Drew. Yeah.
Yeah. So why would he pick this moment, right? Like, what is the significance of the timing?
I just have so many things are not lining up. And I'm sure I got it right that the butler is suspicious, but he ain't no mastermind.
No, he's a pawn for sure.
And this execution of how this all went down is not making sense to me. And then we're going to get into it in the next chapter where they're like, oh, well, he's here now and blah, blah, blah. It sounds like they didn't push for that execution to happen with the butler. Because they don't even talk about that, like, oh yeah, we've got this like plan together and did the thing, and the butler's gonna, and they're watching him obviously because they're talking about his movements.
Yeah.
And I assume that he's using gold to do it. Miles is using gold to do it. So I'm like, nothing about this is adding up to me. I'm like, so I feel like there's like another level of machinations going on that we're not seeing. Either that, or maybe this is so surface level and I'm just digging too much into it. I don't know.
I picked up on that too. I'm like, okay. This is a separate thing. This is a separate thing. Like, I don't know what this thing is, but it's separate.
Right. Yeah, it seems like, and I think I agree with you, Trey. I feel like it's a separate thing than this other conspiracy or this other, we'll call it the Great Train Robberies situation.
Yeah.
I'm treating them separately, but not sure I understand if there is supposed to be an interconnection or not.
Yeah, I don't know either. Like, there could be a bigger group that is running both of these situations,
Right. Or maybe they're playing them against each other. Also a possibility, two underground groups that are trying to vie for this new, I don't know, revolution.
Yeah, it seems that way. It seems like we're doing a revolution thing.
Yeah.
But it's weird because we're on, like, we're flipped. We're, like, on the bad guy side now this is the next chapter, so we'll get into that later on.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because even the two, like, ones that we know about are two separate criminal groups that are working together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm so glad you aligned with me on that tree because it just the math don't math.
Totally. The maths.
Yeah. So chapter 11, we're with Miles's point of view, and Miles is talking to Tarson and Clamps. They're like, "Yep, Wax discovered the hideout." and they're saying like, why didn't you kill all the beggars? That could have given us away and that kind of stuff. It's like, because I'm still a law keeper. Miles is like, it's like, are you? I guess he still has a soft spot for people, the roughs, beggars. He's not just trying to kill random people.
Yeah, I mean, and he still feels like he is got some type of altruistic mission that he's trying to do. Mm-hmm. So he's like, from my perspective, which is the way it should work in good writing, from my perspective, I'm the good guy. I'm the one creating change to make things better for the populace, and I'm getting rid of this aristocracy to bring equality and egalitarianism to the masses. So
it's the whole Anakin speech.
I get it.
I will bring peace and order to my new empire.
Yes,
your new empire.
Okay.
Sure you will.
Good times. So yeah. At this point, Miles is summoned to meet a mysterious new character, Mr. Suit, which sounds like a Bond villain if I ever heard one.
Oh my God, yes.
Mr.
All
Suit.
he needs is a white fluffy cat.
Right?
Cat.
I was hoping Mr. Suit was a cat.
Oh, Tree. Well done, Tree. Well done.
Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be so
Mr. Suit the cat. He's like,
Mr. Suit.
Meow, meow, meow,
Meow,
meow,
meow.
meow, meow,
Meow, meow, meow,
meow, meow, meow, meow.
Exactly.
It has the whole thing. It's the back of the chair, and it turns around. It's just a cat in the chair, like meow.
Yes,
and,
yes.
Mr. Suit isn't really a thing. Like Miles will just be like, I have to go meet with Mr. Suit. And everyone thinks it's like this big important meeting, and nobody knows who Mr. Suit is, and it's just his cat, like in his apartment.
It's Mr. Whiskers to you.
Or whatever.
It's Mr. Whiskers to you, okay?
Well, going to Austin Powers, we'll call him Mr. Bigglesworth.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
There you go.
Yes.
Anyway. Yeah, so we found out that it's actually Suit that has all the power. At least that's what it seems like.
Power.
He's the one in charge. He's in charge.
I'm air quoting that. Has the power. I'm going to say has the illusion of power.
Yeah.
I'm not in yet.
Same.
Okay.
He's got money. Or
me and Tree are on the same wavelength. We are like lockstep on this episode.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But he's upset with Miles because of the blunder at the wedding reception. And it makes it really evident that, he's supposed to be taking care of Wax. And why he hasn't yet is getting Mr. Suit very upset. And Miles promises he'll take care of him. So, yep.
Now, does Mr. Suit know? Mr. Suit knows that Miles burns gold, right?
Yeah, I think everybody knows that he's a blood maker.
So, because gold is the one that lets you see in the future, right?
Oh yeah, I can't remember.
So,
but he also has healing at the same time. So
I feel like the healing piece is from his ferochemy, right?
Yes.
So I feel like the gold piece, because this is the part we're still trying to understand, is like which
gold is like poor man's ATM. That's what they kind of called in the first era, was poor man's ATM.
Right. So it doesn't go as far.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if the gold somehow or another enhances his ferochemy. That's my guess. Because they keep talking about how he's like basically immortal. Supposedly got a shotgun shotgun. To the face.
Yeah.
And I wonder if the gold is helping with that. But I think that's another reason too.
Because it can mess with time, and you have the healing ability at the same time. It's pretty much like infinite healing.
Boom.
Because that's how it's explained.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, I can see why, Mr. Bigglesworth is like, hey, how come you can't see what's going on to stop this dude who's coming after you? I mean, like even in that situation, even if it's poor man's ATM, he should have still been able to kind of like see a little bit into the future and been like, hey, there's something going on, especially when things started popping off.
I think he's a little too cocky, and just he's also reckless because he's pretty much immortal. Like I think that has a lot to do with it. But...
Ooh, good point. Yeah, why would you care if you just know, like, okay, fine, shoot me in the face, I'm gonna heal like that anyway.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. And who cares about these
you become very arrogant.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Arrogant and not. Yeah.
Okay, so I just looked it up real quick. So the gold shows Burner's past or alternate self. So it only shows himself in the situation. Like, remember, it shows
that's right. He can't see everybody else.
See what other people do. That's ATM does that. Gold just shows yourself.
Just shows yourself. Okay, thank you for clarifying.
Sorry, I had to. Yeah, I knew.
Yeah, so
but I had to.
I'm going off of my weak ass memory, so I'm just barely remember.
ATM's the one where you see a bunch of other people and see other people's actions.
You see like all of their movements. Yeah.
You can't see. Gold doesn't show other people's actions.
No, so like if you're about to get wounded or whatever, you would see yourself like wounded on the ground.
Ah, right.
That's what I image anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Good call.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. He stores health way faster. Essentially, he's Wolverine. Good. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Essentially, he's Wolverine. Yeah. Just heals way faster. Get shot in the face, just like Wolverine. The bullet just pops right out.
Yep.
What?
Or Deadpool.
Or Deadpool. Deadpool's another one. Yep. But Deadpool's a little slower than Wolverine. Wolverine's more fast. Like I think his regenerative power.
Yeah, his is faster, but Deadpool's is like, I mean, you can cut the head off, and he will regrow his entire body.
Really?
So, right. Yeah, his is like crazy.
It'll take a long time.
Yeah, it'll take him a while, but he can regrow everything.
Anything.
Everything.
Yeah. Everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so after this conversation, like I said, Miles assures Suit that he'll deal with Wax, and then we switch to Wax's point of view, where this is where Wax is explaining to Marcy about Miles, about his Cumic and Allomantic powers. And basically how he's called Miles 100 lives because he pretty much can't die. And they're understanding the full extent of their danger. But at the meantime, like Waxon is like, something's still off. Like, why'd they go after you? Your bloodline's not close enough. Like, it doesn't make sense why they go after you. It doesn't. And he's sitting there, he's like, you're an Allomancer, aren't you?
Like, well, we have a couple reveals. We also find out she's actually the illegitimate child.
Right.
Maris.
Steris's sister.
Steris. Yeah.
Oh,
Marcy is Steris's sister.
Marcy, Steris. Yeah, her half sister. Which is why she was like all cousin. Like, all up in the contracting with the mistress whole thing and blah 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 blah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So there was that, and then of course we get the whole tear jerking. Even though he's like all lighthearted about it, the tear jerking story behind Wayne, though. I mean, this guy killed a dude, still sends half of his salary back to the family, all the stuff. And he's just like so nonchalant about it, but it's just like tearing him up. Otherwise, he wouldn't keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, thanks for the money. Appreciate you putting us through college. Fuck you. Still can't bring back our dad." So yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yep.
So, but it reminds me of what happens. It reminds me of what happens in real life. You have stupid 18-year-old kids doing dumb things and ruining their lives, and they pay for it, unfortunately. But it's like, you gotta pay for your crime. I still don't know why Wax, came, in, to on Wayne's behalf and help save. And how did he do it? Like, what did he do? I mean, how do you go into a place and be like, hey, I know he killed somebody, but give him to me. I'm gonna take him under my wing. It doesn't make sense. So I feel like there's more to that story too. And let's also remember too, earlier we heard how cynical Wax is. He was all like, you heard about how I went out and got like the number one big bad dude. I figured I'm gonna die anyway. I might as well go ahead and try to get the best reward. He like started like, really. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I just did this because it was a way to, prop up my own, benefits.
Yeah, and that's the reason why Wayne doesn't like guns too.
Yeah, lots of character building.
Yep.
Yeah, lots of true. Yeah. Lots of character building. Yeah, I want to hear a lot more about Miles. I feel like Miles has got Miles a story.
He's very interesting.
Yeah, I find him intriguing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna be our?
We also
Nope.
No, you don't.
No, I don't think he's gonna be the big bad. I think that Miles is extremely smart, and I think right now he's playing along as long as he has to. But I think there's another big bad, the bigger bad is coming. And I don't think Miles. I think Miles might actually create an allegiance. I feel like he and Wax on the same team. I could see that happening.
Yeah, that's kind of my feelings.
I would feel terrible if they end up having to go toe to toe and one of them having to go down. I would hate that.
Yeah. Well, they probably will though, because it tweaks the heartstrings.
Yeah, but I just hope that they don't have
to
like kill each other, right?
Yeah.
I hope they just are able to come to some type of truce. But I feel like there's, again, like Tree and I have been talking about, we feel like there's an undercurrent of something bigger out there. We don't know what it is. I don't think we've seen it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Miles is so, like, black and white, right? And I feel like Wax is also maybe that way, but maybe not so much. So, like, I don't think Miles is going to bend so much. He feels very, like, set in his ways.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. But he's obviously seen some things. Miles has seen some terrible things, which is why he wants the whole system to crumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get that.
Miles is pulling a Kelsier.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got Kelsier vibes through and through all day long. Yeah.
It sounds like it's weird seeing the opposite, where like we're with the nobles now, and like the Kelsier dude is like the bad guy. Because I don't think he's a bad guy at all. I don't think he is.
I don't think so either. But he's Kelsier all day.
Yeah, he's Kelsier.
Yep.
Yeah. So we also find out that Mercy is a pulsar, but she thinks is useless. She's like, but that's a useless. I'm Elementor, but it's useless. Like I don't.
She could live forever, theoretically.
Theoretically,
she could put herself in a bubble and just like watch time.
Time would just pass by
quickly, and she just like lives and lives.
Oh. That would suck.
Yep. Yeah. But as far as for combative, it doesn't have much of a because everybody just moves faster around you, so it like doesn't do anything for combat, and that's what she's thinking of. Like, it's not useful in a fight.
Yeah, it would help really like shooting into the if you had a gun and you shoot into the bubble. I mean, it was going to accelerate. Oh, what does that do for
you?
Yeah. If somebody's like injured or something, that could be useful, right?
What, watching them die quicker?
No, because she slows the time down.
Oh, that's right. She slows time in the bubble.
She slows her time down. Yeah, in the bubble down. But everybody on the outside seems to be moving super fast because it's
Okay, yeah, it messes me up like the difference.
It's the opposite of what Wayne does.
Between Wayne's and hers,
so Wayne's a speed bubble. So
watching everything super slow.
Yeah, everything moves slow on the outside. He moves fast the inside.
Faster. Everything in the bubble goes faster.
Fast.
So everything around her would go faster, but everything in the bubble slows down. So like you're saying, if you wanted to slow down an injury, put him in the bubble because it would slow down the injury, and maybe
Yeah,
somebody can outside the bubble can like do something to like
go run
somebody
and
else can
get
move
something
super
for
fast.
you. Go get
like,
go get
for help
something.
or something like that.
Mhm.
I was just trying to think of like useful things for her, so she doesn't feel bad about.
Yeah, but that would be a good one.
Like,
That's a perfect example of a tree. Yeah, I mean,
like let's say you have an assignment that you have to get done. Like, no, that would be wax.
no, that wouldn't work. Now you need the other one.
Yeah, see, I switch them up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and Wax is vague. He does.
It works
Wax
great.
says it's useful.
Her bubble works great if you're really excited for Christmas and you're like, I don't want to have to wait all night for Christmas. You just get in the bubble and it's like, hey, Christmas is here.
That's true. Yeah. See, that's cute. That's a cute one.
There you go.
I'm sure there's lots of good things that we can't even think of yet.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. There are a lot of things. I'm not going to get into them because
don't tell
they'll
us.
be revealed in time.
I'm sure there's all the things that we're overlooking and missing.
There's always another secret.
Yeah. Always another secret.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Yep. So, that's pretty sure in this chapter. It's just a couple big reveals, a little sad story. With
the character building.
Wayne.
Yep.
Character building. And we get the plot thickens a bit, but we're still kind of trying to figure it all out. So, any other thoughts from this?
I'm going to Fisher. I read your comment and I hate you right now.
Huh? What comment?
Hope.
Oh.
God.
And hope.
You got me. You got me. You win. You win.
Alondo's favorite word.
My favorite word. And hope.
I feel like I'm missing an inside joke.
Oh, so that was the thing I hate is it's like in every book, they're like, you know what'll bring us back? Hope will save the day. And I hate that because I'm like, no, action is what saves the day. Not hope and be like, I hope.
Hope is not a strategy.
Hope is not a strategy. Thank you. So
hope is not a
strategy.
I have
gone on so many diatribes and tirades about hope, and I'm like,
wow,
stop!
I can't believe I've never heard one.
Oh, they're like, they're infamous. They're almost as infamous as my tirades about my favorite Orsier. You know, the tirades I have about that whole situation that happened in the first Mistborn trilogy, and hope is the other one. Just the idea of like, oh well, we have hope, and it's like, no. What you need is a shotgun.
Yeah, Will and I in Era 1, like as Fisher was saying, like we emphasized hope so much it broke Alondo in the first.
It did.
First era.
It did. It broke me.
It broke me.
Oh my god. So,
I should go back and watch all those episodes. Actually,
watch my rants.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I have at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was also wondering how Will was doing.
Yeah,
I talked to him today. He's doing well.
Yeah, how is Will doing? Yeah, I need to text that dude. I have not texted him forever. That's my bad.
I talked to him today. He's doing well. He's coming in town in a few weeks because he has a wedding he's going to. Yeah.
Oh, so he has
a wedding he's going to
catch up or anything then. Oh, okay.
I think he might be able to. I'm not sure how long he's in town for, but I know he called me up because he was looking for any local sitters because someone to watch his kid while they're at the wedding.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
Yeah. Has some other family stuff going on that I'll share. I don't know if he wants. I can share it here.
Yeah, let's not share. But business on.
Sure. Well, if it happens to work out where that guy can catch up, kind of like we did last time when he was in the area and we got like dinner or something, man, I would love.
We went to the speakeasy. Or no, the speakeasy.
You mean when we got together? Yeah, we went to Steak and Tonic.
Yeah,
but if he's able to catch up, even for like bar. Yeah, if he's able to catch up for like an hour, man, I will meet wherever, all the things.
Yeah.
Gotta harass that dude.
I'll see this time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's got to
Yeah.
be a one-off book
It's-
that we can do in one episode, and he join us for that.
Oh, that would be great.
There's
to have
always
a
novellas. There's novellas. We'll find a novella.
Yeah. We got to bring that guy in at least for like just
Yeah.
to pop in, you know,
Then do a cameo. Yeah.
share some
Yeah,
nonsense.
we can do it.
We could just
Yeah.
wax on about memories, man. We have enough you know, episodes behind us. We could joke about some stuff.
A holiday special.
Yeah.
Special.
Hey,
special.
why not?
You know how I
Hey, why
love
not?
my holiday special.
Hey.
Yeah. Anyways. So favorite character.
I can't remember who went first last time, Tree. Did I go first or you go first? I feel like
think
I
you
went first last time.
I went last. I don't know, but I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna pick Miles.
Good pick.
Nice pick.
He's very interesting. He has a very interesting mindset. I can't wait to learn more about his background and his choices and his history with Wax and Wayne and yeah, he's interesting. So
I feel like it's too easy for me to choose Wayne. So I'm gonna go with the butler.
the butler.
I'm gonna go with the butler because I feel like what's his name?
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Till noon.
Talam.
Talam. That's it.
Okay. Anyway, I feel like he's a pawn in a game that he didn't even understand the rules of.
Yeah, now he's barbecue.
Yeah.
Now he is incinerated, disintegrated. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Cat in the Hat.
Yay, Mr. Bigglesworth.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
Hooray!
The Cat in the Hat.
The Cat in the Hat. Yes. Mr. Bigglesworth.
Does that make Miles and a Tartan thing 1, thing 2? Or Clamps?
Oh, I like the fact that one of them is named Clamps, and that's like one of the sidekicks in that show Futurama, and he just has these huge clamps for hands, and all he does is just say clamps.
So that's what you're picturing now.
That's all I can see the whole time, but it's very close to crab people too. Yes, but I could just clamps.
I miss crab people. Wait, we're going
we'll be back
next book.
We will go back to crab. No, next book we're not. We're Warbreaker.
Yay!
Oh, hey. Okay.
I'm excited, but
Warbreaker's next.
Warbreaker, the infamous what?
No, but I like it a lot.
I've heard so much stuff about.
It's my fault.
We have to read Warbreaker before Words of Radiance.
Interesting.
If not for anything, well, just because for the one line, because otherwise, when you hear the line in Words of Radiance, I think it's a good time to kill someone tonight. It won't make sense.
Do you want to?
All I know is this is one of the Warbreaker is a book I have heard so many people say it's like one of their favorite Sanderson books of all time.
Doesn't have to be evil.
Is it like one of y'all's favorite Warbreaker? I've heard.
It's true. I'm not as big of a Warbreaker fan as other people are. I like Warbreaker. It's not my favorite, but it's.
Yeah,
I just know when I was allowed to actually search the internet about the Cosmere books, before we got into this, and you asked me to get on the podcast, and I was like, oh, Cosmere, let me look it up, and it was like talking about all the books. I clearly remember Warbreaker being like one of those ones that everybody's talking about, like, oh man, I love this book so much, et cetera, et cetera. So it must be very accessible and easy to track kind of what's going on, et cetera. So
it has a lot of subtle connections to the rest of Cosmere too. Very subtle.
It's my first one.
Oh, it was your first book, Tree?
Yeah. So I think because it was my first intro to this world.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I did Warbreaker, and then I first era at Mistborn.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I think I'm just like I just have like a little fondness for it because of that.
Yeah. You always have fondness for your first.
I do. Plus, it's another. Never mind. I won't say anything. I'll let you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I know.
It's fine.
I was just gonna spoil like a character thing, but it's okay. I won't spoil anything. I will let you enjoy it.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm sure as soon as you get into it, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, this is why Tree likes this. Oh yeah, this makes sense."
Oh, okay. Got it. All right. I will definitely keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Try to figure out why I think you like certain areas of the book then.
Yes.
Okay.
But we need to get through this one first.
So,
of course.
Yep. And we only have 3 weeks left.
Oh, so yeah. Man, we're gonna blow through this. It'll be done before you know it.
Alondo, we might be hanging out.
Huh?
We might be hanging out for one of these.
Let's see. So right now we're at the 29th. All right. So I'm gonna be on vacation. See for this. So 6th I'll be around. The 13th I will not be around. There's no way. The 20th I will be hanging out with Tree.
Yeah.
So she and I can record together from the same spot.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
So,
cool.
iPad.
Yeah. She and I will be coming at you in stereo.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it'd be cool to start a book if that works out.
You said 3 weeks, and so
it won't.
Week 1 is the 29th. We'll skip the 6th. Actually, if it's 3 more episodes, the third. No, wait a minute. Is that right? Episode
29th. We'll do the 6th. Actually,
we're not doing the 6th. We're not doing the 6th. The 13th. Oh, that's right. The 13th I can't do. So no, actually, unless we did
we're
a
doing
double
the 6th, right?
We're doing the 6th,
right? Why are we doing the 6th?
We're doing the 29th.
So no, and then we're doing the 13th. So yeah, it will be.
Oh yeah, so
it will be the last
chapter.
It will be the last episode.
Will be when I'm up in Canada.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, I love how this is working out. Like we finished the first Stormlight book, and I was in Aruba, and then now we're gonna finish this one, and we're gonna hang out.
Wait, and then we finished the last book, and it was our 100th episode.
It was our 100th episode.
So these endings are kind of like been like special, momentous
things.
Yeah.
True. I'm excited.
Cool. Yeah, I'm definitely excited about that. Yeah, the fact that we're gonna finish it up and we'll be in the same place.
Yeah, we will.
Hooray! Hooray, beer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feed you all the Canadian whiskey.
You're gonna what?
Yeah.
Feed you all the Canadian whiskey.
All of the Canadian.
That's what we'll be sipping on.
She has all of it, by the way. I don't know if you knew this.
She
has all.
Yeah, no, I have none of it. I have this drink, and that's it.
We will figure it out. Not stress. We will get it all figured out.
Yeah.
We won't be having Americans because obviously there's not much of that there.
Nope, not at the moment.
Not right now.
Not at the moment. Yeah. No. Anyways, next week we're doing 3 chapters. 3. So that would be 12, 13, 14. Yeah. So see where the story goes. And you can find us at thecosbyreads.com website. Find all sorts of links, cool stuff, merchandise, Patreon, cool ways to support us. Like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Yeah. So that's all I got, guys. So see ya.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Thank you for watching The Cosmere Reads.
Gosh dang, gosh, stay fresh. Gosh dang, gosh, stay fresh.